Hey, performers, guess what? We're going to make a medley. That's right. Today is medley making day on Danny Robertson Music. So let's get started. Welcome back to Danny Robertson Music, where we try to help you become the best possible performer that you can be on whatever stage you choose. I'm Danny Robertson, and again, I want to thank you for joining us today. I love making medley videos because they're such a fun, unique challenge to try to put together something that is something you haven't seen before that you can use yourself in your own live shows. Before we get started, if you haven't been to my channel before, I'd love it if you'd like or comment or subscribe or join my email list at dannyrobertsonmusic.com. If you haven't seen that site yet, it's a good one to get a look at. Please just know that I very much appreciate it, and I hope you guys come back again and again to watch the different videos on the channel. Today's going to be a fun one. We are going to put two songs together to make a new medley that I have previously not played before. I've played both of these songs individually, but I thought, you know what? This one's a good one to mix the two together. So the two songs are Earth, Wind, and Fire's September, a really popular song that I've played live plenty of times, and Bruno Mars's Treasure. One thing that's really neat about these two songs is that while they do seem very different at first glance, if you look closely, there are some patterns that work well together there. And you can actually see that Bruno Mars may have gotten his roots on Treasure from listening to September. Let me show you a couple of things of what I'm talking about before we really get going. Let's take a look at these two music videos side by side. If you look closely, one is very much an homage or a tribute to the other one. They're very similar in style, and while the music is a little bit different from each other, when you look closer at the music, you find that they actually have a lot of similarities there too. Bruno Mars is a lover of all things music. I do think that he gets a lot of his ideas from listening to other artists that he really enjoys listening to. So I've got the keyboard here in front of me, and I want to show you a couple of things. First things first, let's set some ground rules for how I'm planning to put together this medley. Everything that I'm playing on the piano here, the music is all coming from the piano. So whether it's a drum sound or a string sound or a horn, I have played all of these into different patterns that I am able to then pull back up as a song for this recording. Second thing is that I am going to add extra vocals to this after I record the initial playing and singing of the song by myself right here. I am going to add some harmonies with my voice, but that will be the only additional tracks that will be put into this recording for the purpose of this video. So as far as I can tell you, take this as a live performance, okay? I want to show you first thing, the similarities between the two songs. Let's listen to the music of Earth, Wind, and Fire's September played on my piano. Now let's listen to Bruno Mars' Treasure played on the same piano patch. Okay, you may not have noticed it right there, but the way those two move is very similar in style. And it's because the chords that are being used are actually a similar following progression. So they work very similar and they move the same way. Let's try moving that Bruno Mars tune up to the same key that we've been playing September. So watch this. Did you hear it? They're very similar. Let me play September again. Basically, the patterns of these two songs are very much the same. So when you put them in the same key, they work great as a medley. They can be sung together, they can be played with different parts of each song together. So I want to show you how that looks. Let's take a look at what that would look like in a medley. So get ready. This is going to be the fun part. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Love was changing the minds of pretenders while chasing the clouds away. Our hearts were ringing in the keys that our souls were singing as we danced in the night. Remember how the stars knew the clouds away. Hey, 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 Badia, say do you remember Badia, dancing in September? Badia, never was a cloudy day. Yeah. Hey, body to body, 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 body to oh baby, yeah. Pretty girl, pretty girl, you could be smiling. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. You're wonderful, flawless, ooh, you a sexy lady. But you walk around here like you wanna be someone else. Ooh, why? I know that you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine, fine, so fine. Ooh, why? Well, girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine, oh mine, mine, oh mine. Treasure, that is what you are. You're my golden star. You know I can make your wish come true if you let me treasure you. If you let me treasure you. You wanna do it again? Let's do it again. Here we go. Treasure, that is what you are. You're my golden star. You know I can make your wish come true if you let me treasure you. Yeah, yeah. That is what you are. You know you make your wish come true if you let me treasure you. Body to body to body, body to body to body to body to body to body to body to. So thanks for joining this week. I hope you enjoyed that medley. It's a fun little one, isn't it? It's really neat how those two pieces of music do really fit well together, don't they? And the truth is that if you listen to a lot of Bruno Mars, you'll find that a lot of his stuff can be tied to something that came before it. Listen in, listen closely, see what you can come up with. There's a lot of pieces of music like that out there. So I encourage you to try to find your own medleys like that as well. And if you feel like this is something that fits well to your personality, your performance, your live show, by all means, take that medley, use it as a guide for something that you want to do, um, and make it your own. As always, I do appreciate you coming and watching these videos, listening in on my crazy ideas. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd love it if you'd like or comment or subscribe to the channel. Definitely join my email list at DannyRobertsonMusic.com and get on there so that you know what's happening next with our site, with our courses, things like that. I wish you again the best of luck in your next performance. Make great music, make some medleys, get yourself to the best you can be on stage, and have fun. Until next week, I'll see you soon.